You've been doing everything right. Taking your daily vitamins, drinking your milk, trying to stay active. But something feels wrong. Your legs feel weaker, stairs are harder. Getting up from a chair takes more effort than before. And no one seems to tell you why. Let's ask the hard questions. Are you taking vitamins to build stronger bones, yet feeling your legs grow weaker each week? Could the very pills you trust be silently sabotaging your muscles? And what if I told you only two vitamins, ones you probably have in your kitchen right now, are robbing you of the strength that keeps you independent? Here's the shocking truth. Not all vitamins are safe for seniors. In fact, some, though marketed as essential, may contribute to leg cramps, poor circulation, or even muscle atrophy after 60. Take it from the Mayo Clinic: as we age, our bodies absorb and process nutrients differently. What worked at 30 can backfire at 65. And according to a study from Tufts University, over 46% of older adults take unnecessary supplements that could interfere with muscle recovery and joint health. So in today's video, you'll uncover the two vitamins you must reconsider after age 60, why they weaken your legs, especially if taken daily, and 15 common foods that seem healthy but can quietly drain your mobility. Because here's the truth no one tells you. Seniors deserve better health only, not halfway, not by accident, but through real knowledge and smarter choices. This video isn't about fear, it's about clarity and reclaiming the strength in your legs, your step, and your confidence. So let's begin your journey, not just to stop muscle loss, but to feel strong again. Because the problem isn't just aging, it's what you've been told to swallow every morning without question. Stay with me. You're about to discover what your body has been trying to say all along. Part 110, foods that quietly weaken your legs. Sugary cereals. You start your day with what feels like energy, bright boxes promising heart health and vitamin-packed crunch. But beneath the marketing is a sugar bomb. One bowl of some popular cereals contains over 20 grams of added sugar, more than a glazed donut. According to Harvard Health, high sugar intake is linked to insulin spikes and increased inflammation, which directly affects muscle recovery. Your body tries to repair overnight damage to your leg muscles, but with daily sugar overload, that healing slows down. And slowly you feel it. Walking becomes harder. Diet soda. You might think it's calorie-free, what's the harm? But those artificial sweeteners, especially aspartame, may actually interfere with nerve signaling. A review in Frontiers in Nutrition found links between long-term diet soda consumption and reduced muscle performance in older adults. One can a day may seem harmless, but it's a daily whisper to your nervous system, and one day your legs stop listening. White bread. It looks innocent, just a sandwich. But every slice of white bread is stripped of fiber, protein, and nutrients. What's left? Fast carbs. These spike your blood sugar, then drop it, draining your leg muscles of stable energy. That's why after a white bread sandwich, you often feel tired. In a Tufts University aging study, diets high in refined grains were linked to faster loss of leg function. Better swap whole grain bread with seeds, stable fuel for stable legs. Fried chicken. You might love the crunch, but the hidden oils often reused in fast food chains contain trans fats. These increase systemic inflammation and weaken blood vessels. Your legs need circulation, but trans fats clog the flow over time. Your muscles don't get the oxygen or nutrients they need to stay strong. One piece of fried chicken can deliver over 300 milliliters of cholesterol and inflammatory fats, more than your legs can afford after 60. Potato chips. Crunchy, addictive, and full of sodium. Sodium pulls water from your tissues, leading to dehydration in your leg muscles. It also raises blood pressure, restricting blood flow. According to the American Heart Association, excess sodium intake is directly linked to muscle fatigue and poor leg recovery after walking or climbing. Better snack roasted chickpeas or a handful of almonds. 1 cup equals 90 milliliters of bone-strengthening calcium. Alcohol, 1 A single glass may feel relaxing, but alcohol interferes with muscle protein synthesis, your body's ability to rebuild tissue. The National Institute on Aging found that even moderate drinking can delay muscle recovery, increase the risk of falls, and disrupt balance in seniors. Your legs don't just need exercise. They need repair, and alcohol blocks that vital step. Feeling shaky after a glass. Now you know why? It's warm, easy, comforting, But even the healthy kinds often contain over 800 millimeters of sodium per serving. Excess sodium tightens your arteries, restricting blood flow to your calves and feet. Result: cold legs, numb toes, and cramps in the middle of the night, especially if you're dehydrated. Hydration isn't just about water. It's about balance, and these soups often throw that off. Try homemade broth with turmeric instead. Your legs will thank you. Energy bars. Marketed to be healthy but loaded with refined sugar, low-quality whey, and chemical preservatives. Some bars contain over 30 ingredients half you can pronounce. These energy bars trigger gut inflammation, which scientists now link to reduced nutrient absorption, especially magnesium and B vitamins that your muscles desperately need. Your body works hard to stay mobile. Don't fuel it with confusion. Bacon and sausages. They taste like childhood, but processed meats contain nitrites, which can impair mitochondrial function, essentially your body's energy factories. As mitochondria weaken, your legs tire faster. One Harvard study found a direct link between high processed meat intake and poor mobility scores in seniors. Yes, even just 2 slices a day can raise your risk. Ice cream. Cold, creamy, and silently draining your calcium stores. Here's the paradox. Most ice cream is high in sugar and saturated fat, both of which can lead to inflammation and calcium leaching from bones. So instead of helping your joints, it may do the opposite. Plus, its dairy isn't well absorbed after 60. Your stomach changes, digestion slows. Seniors deserve better health only. Swap it for frozen banana blends or almond-based desserts rich in magnesium. Because leg strength isn't just about more calcium, it's about using the right kind. Part 2, 5 hidden foods that quietly harm your leg strength. Instant noodles. Instant noodles are quick, cheap, and surprisingly comforting. But for aging muscles, they're a hidden trap. Most instant noodles are made from bleached white flour, fried in palm oil, and packed with over 900 milliliters of sodium per pack. That combination, refined carbs, trans fats, and salt, spells disaster for muscle recovery. A 2023 study published in Nutrients found that high sodium and poor protein quality in processed meals is linked to decreased grip strength and slower walking speed in older adults. And that's just the beginning. These noodles often have zero magnesium, no omega-3s, and almost no digestible protein, which means every bite takes more than it gives. You don't need expensive food, just smarter fuel. Try soft soba noodles with steamed spinach and sesame. Because seniors deserve better health only, packaged cookies and crackers. Those buttery crackers beside your tea. That biscuit after dinner. They seem harmless, but most are baked with hydrogenated oils, a source of trans fats banned in some countries but still found in many snacks. Trans fats inflame blood vessels and disrupt circulation to the legs. Over time, this reduces nutrient delivery to the very muscles you rely on for balance and walking. Plus, these snacks often combine refined sugar plus refined flour, causing blood sugar spikes followed by crashes, leaving you tired, shaky, or even dizzy after meals. A study from Harvard School of Public Health showed that high intake of refined snacks is associated with increased frailty risk in seniors by 30%. Instead of reaching for that plastic-wrapped cookie, try oat biscuits with flax seeds or nut butter. Because what you snack on matters even at 3 p.m. Canned vegetables with salt. Canned vegetables sound healthy. After all, it's still peas and carrots, right? But here's the problem: preservatives and salt. Most canned goods contain over 400 to 800 milliliters of sodium per serving. That much salt can lead to fluid retention, swollen legs, and poor circulation. Worse yet, many cans are lined with BPA, a chemical linked to hormonal disruptions that may increase inflammation in joints. If you're eating canned goods often, your legs may be paying the price. Switch to frozen or low-sodium, BPA-free canned veggies. Same convenience, better outcome. Because your legs are worth more than sodium and shelf life. Creamy salad dressings. Salad sounds healthy, but that creamy ranch or Caesar dressing on top. It's hiding refined oils, added sugars, and artificial emulsifiers that trigger inflammation. And inflammation is enemy number 1 to muscle recovery, especially in the knees, calves, and hips. 1 tablespoon of standard creamy dressing can have 120 calories, most from omega-6 fats that push your body toward imbalance. Your salad may be working hard to help you, but your dressing might cancel it out. A study in the Journal of Aging Research linked high omega-6 to omega-3 ratios with increased muscle loss in people over 60. Use extra virgin olive oil, lemon juice, or tahini-based dressings. They nourish you without harming your legs. Frozen dinners, TV dinners. Those frozen meals you microwave for convenience. They often contain preservatives, hidden sugars, low-quality protein, and excessive sodium all in one tray. The worst part, the protein in many frozen meals comes from processed soy isolates or fillers, which don't repair muscle as well as real food. One frozen meal can carry up to 1,200 millimoles of sodium and nearly zero anti-inflammatory nutrients. According to the National Institute on Aging, high-processed meal diets are linked to reduced walking speed and balance after age 60. It's not just food, it's fuel, and your body knows the difference. Make one small change like meal prepping with lentils and roasted vegetables, and you'll feel it in your legs within days. Because you're not meant to just survive meals. You're meant to thrive after them. Seniors deserve better health only. Special reveal: the 2 vitamins that quietly weaken your leg muscles after 60. Vitamin A and vitamin D. You've made it to the end of this journey. You've looked at foods, habits, patterns, but there's one final twist, and it may shock you. Because it's not always junk food, bad habits, or even age. Sometimes it's the very vitamin you take each morning. Just imagine a tiny, innocent-looking pill. You swallow it with water day after day, believing it's helping you walk stronger, feel younger, stay healthy. But what if that same pill is slowly, quietly stealing your strength? One small vitamin, one big price. Let's start with the first culprit. Vitamin number 1, vitamin A, retinol. Yes, vitamin A, essential for vision, immune health, and skin. But in large doses, especially from supplements, it can turn toxic. Harvard researchers warn that excess vitamin A weakens bones and interferes with muscle protein synthesis. That means your legs heal slower after walking, cramps last longer, balance becomes harder. One study in the Journal of Bone and Mineral Research found that seniors with high vitamin A levels had double the risk of fractures and leg weakness. And the worst part, most seniors are already getting enough from food, yet multivitamins often add 800 to 3,000 ASIMEC more, pushing your body into overload. It's like pouring water into a full glass, it spills into damage. Vitamin number 2, vitamin D, when overdosed. Wait, isn't vitamin D supposed to help bones? Yes, in the right dose. But after 60, your body processes it more slowly, and too much of it from high-dose supplements can cause calcium to build up in the wrong places. That means stiff joints, muscle cramps, kidney strain, and paradoxically weaker bones and legs. In fact, a Mayo Clinic study found that seniors taking over 4,000 IU per day of vitamin D had higher rates of falls and leg muscle pain compared to those taking moderate amounts. Vitamin D is essential, but balance is everything. So what should you do? Get your vitamin A from foods: sweet potatoes, spinach, eggs. Keep vitamin D under control. Aim for 800 to 2,000 IU per day unless prescribed more. Check your multivitamin labels and skip ones with megadoses. Because seniors deserve better health only. Not more pills, not more promises, but truth and real results. You've come so far, you've faced the truth about what's really weakening your legs. Now, you're not just aware you're armed. Stronger steps, smarter choices. All starting with what you don't swallow tomorrow morning. Don't forget, one small vitamin can change everything. But so can one smart decision starting today. Now you know the truth. It's not just age. It's not just genetics. Sometimes it's the foods you trust and the vitamins you take without question. But knowledge is power. Avoid these hidden foods, adjust your vitamin intake. And you'll start to feel the difference in your legs, your balance, and your confidence. Because seniors deserve better health only. Not someday, not maybe, but starting now. If this video helped you understand your body better, there's more where that came from. Subscribe to this channel so you never miss tips that protect your health and your independence every single day. Because your freedom matters. And don't stop here. Watch the next video, 3 nutrients that rebuild leg muscles after 60. Click here to discover how to repair, strengthen, and thrive, starting from within. Your next step could be your strongest yet. Let's take it together.